Alright, welcome back. I sound a little bit better now. Fought off whatever it is that I had. I think it was more than just allergies. I think there was a cold in there too or something. I don't know. It was crazy. It was the nano machines, man. It was the nano machines. They were acting up. So I'm armed with a fresh cup of coffee. And I've got the PAL key. We're making our way. We're going to do the first level PAL override. I would do a complete recap of what's happened up to this point, but if you're watching this, you've already seen the last parts. I don't think you really need a recap. And chances are, if you're watching this, you played this game enough, you already know what's happening. You're basically racing to the finish. Luckily, that guy's extremely short-sighted. And he never even heard me. Nice. Alright, so there are surveillance cameras in here. You just have to time it right. That's right. It'll help if I equip the PAL.
PAL code number 1 confirmed. Awaiting PAL code number 2.
Okay, that takes care of PAL code number 1.
Got it.
Now PAL number 2. Freeze the key.
Got it. I'll tell you what, those cameras are pretty bad. But they know I'm doing this. That's the thing. I just wasted a ton of bullets on this guy. Thank God I got some FAMAS. I will go to FAMAS classes. So at this point, Snake thinks that Meryl's still alive. Well, actually, he knows Meryl's still alive because he overheard them talking. I do have to say, people bitch and complain about the backtracking in this game. Nowhere near as bad as in Metal Gear 2. We have to go back to the other buildings like 5 times. Nice transition. And luckily we didn't have to chase any rats to get our falcon. Get that ready. And get some chaff ready because the next room is loaded with those camera guns. There we go. You have no power over me. Alright, so this is where we freeze the key. You basically just run around. And his stuff is still here. Yeah, kind of gruesome. Those crows, man. The crows, the ravens. Quote, the raven. Alright, so it hasn't gone through yet. So get a little longer. Do 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 do. Freezing the Palcoo takes a few minutes. This room gives me the creeps. Chills me to my core. Come on, freeze the key, damn it. Frozen, finally. Now we can go back. You can't hurt me. Technology sometimes really sucks. Alright, let's get our SOCOM back out. I hope I don't have to fight this thing. I really do. I've already fought 2 of these in the past. Wow, that's a really bad Snake impersonation. Do. Just hope I don't get another codec call anytime soon. Those things slow down the pace like crazy. Meryl! So yeah, this is David Hayter before he really developed the growl that he ends up with when doing the voice of Snake in later games. It's kind of funny. David Hayter's voice acting for Snake evolves throughout the series. In this one, he's more subdued. And then in 2, he sounds a little more gravelly. 3, he sounds about the same as he did in 2. And then by 4, oh my god, I understand he's doing like an old man Snake type of thing. But jeez. I mean, he was terrific in it, don't get me wrong. I thought his performance in 4 was awesome. It was some of the most character he actually brought. And I mean, that's why they ended up with Kiefer for Punish Snake. Because of the fact that he's like an actor and doing like the face capture and everything.
Okay, there goes pal code number 2. Next comes pal number 3. Warm the key.
But he's more of an overall actor than David Hayter is. Not to disparage David Hayter. I love David Hayter. I was really, when they first made the announcement that it was going to be Kiefer Sutherland, not David Hayter doing the voice of Snake, I was really, really bummed out. I was like, how can you not have... How can you not have... I was just concentrating on what I was doing there. How can you not have David Hayter as a Snake? It doesn't make sense. But now that I've played Ground Zeroes, I'm kind of glad that they did the change, because now it makes them 2 different characters. And I think the kind of emotional baggage that's going to come along in Phantom Pain and everything, I think it's gonna be a good thing for the series to have someone like Kiefer doing Snake. And I don't know, I just like the way he does it. It's good. It's a different take on the character. And a lot of people equate it, it's like a new James Bond, and it really is. I mean, and no one's ruled out that maybe, by some off chance, you get a young, solid Snake in the Phantom Pain, and David Hayter, I would say, if they had a cameo by Solid Snake, a young Solid Snake, and it wasn't David Hayter, then I might be upset. But it would have to be like David Hayter sounding like Metal Gear Solid 1 Solid Snake. And I think it'd be interesting. I mean, by the time you get to Peace Walker, which I love, that's another one I'll do a Let's Play at some point. Alright. We've got peeps. Now we've got to navigate. So they've cleaned up Vulcan Raven's body. That's good. But yeah, by Peace Walker, David Hayter's voice is starting to become almost like a caricature of himself. I mean, there's anything wrong with that. You know what? I might as well just take that. That way I'm full on life. I'm high on life. I'm full of C4. Now, onto the platform. And we ride up. $10 says we get a Kodak call from Miller. Or Naomi. I really like looking up dark shafts. You can see a lot of the world in dark shafts. Shaft! There's a lot of time to be introspective. Kodak.
Snake, it's about Naomi Hunter.
Then you should talk to the Colonel.
What
He's
about
looking
Naomi?
into it.
Turn your
Aside from the
monitor
fact that
off.
she's hot.
Okay, it's off. No one else can hear us. Go ahead.
Sorry, but I didn't want the Colonel to hear.
Okay, so what's up?
Master, you feeling
I've
okay?
got a good friend in the Pentagon.
Yeah?
He's the one who told me about it. It looks like the DIA recently developed a new type of assassination weapon.
An assassination weapon?
Snake,
It's
have
Fox
you
Dye.
ever heard of something called Fox Dye?
No. Fox dye. Liquid and the others were talking about it.
Yeah, it's some kind of virus that targets specific people. I don't know all the details, but
What are you trying to say?
it's too similar.
What is?
The cause of death. Didn't the Arms Tech president and the DARPA chief, I mean, Decoy Octopus,
Wait a minute,
die of
hey.
something that looked like a heart attack?
Miller, what happened there? Why
Well,
did we wait?
apparently, Fox Dye kills its victims by
Are
simulating
you sure you're feeling
a heart
okay,
attack.
Master?
No. You're telling me that Naomi was behind it?
Snake, try to remember. Did Naomi give you some kind of injection?
The nanomachines.
She was in the best position to have done it, but I don't know what her motive was.
Does the Colonel know?
I'm not sure. But he still hasn't questioned her.
Okay. I'll ask him myself.
Colonel, are you listening?
Colonel, what's new with the Naomi situation?
I just placed Naomi under arrest.
Arrest?
She
For
was
what?
sending coded messages towards the Alaskan base. I didn't want to believe it, but she must be working with the terrorists.
No.
Are you sure?
I'm afraid so. She's being interrogated now.
No,
What
it wasn't
kind
the
of
terrorists who were
interrogation?
sending coded messages
Well,
to-
I'd like to avoid the rough stuff, but we don't even have any sodium pentothal here.
Call me if you find out anything.
have any sodium
So
pentothal
it's true,
here.
isn't it?
Naomi. I can't believe it.
That means the Fox Dye vaccine must be around somewhere.
Listen, I've got bigger things to worry about.
But Snake, you might be infected too, you know.
All I can do is leave it up to the Colonel.
Trust the Colonel. He will do what is right. It's like the kernel of a computer operating system. He controls it all. He is the Colonel. Yes, yes. Floor is mined. And there is a gun. Chaff. Okay. Alright. That worked. That worked. All this just to heat up the damn PAL card. This is what? Going on 5 minutes now? Just about. Hope I don't get another Kodak call. These things always take forever. Ah, good. I actually made it to the top without getting a Kodak call. Do, 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 Thought there was. It's awfully quiet. I don't like it. Do not like it. One bit. So this is where you would keep the card. Is in here. So you can just hang out right here. Shouldn't take long. Excuse me, folks. As you can hear him sounding better, still not 100% though. And guess what? It's been a week since I last recorded. This is the best I've sounded in a week. Alright, give it a little more time. Check my watch. Check the key. Nope. By the way, there's like nobody that just sneaks up behind you like, hey, what are you doing in there? I'm eating up a PAL key. What? Card key. Alright, this is good. There we go, that's done. Now we get to go down 2 more elevators and through the freezer and down the elevators and through the freezer to the Metal Gear hangar we go. I know the way to, because the hallways are linear and there's no white and drifting snow. I think we get a codec call on this elevator. Not the next one. Nope, next one. Okay, chaff. Take care of that gun camera. Awesome. Awesome policy. Let's ride down this mofo. We're gonna ride down, we're gonna go straight down the shaft, yo. That's right. We're gonna ride this thing to the end of the line. Do 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 do. So yeah, I live in New England, and guess where I'm not at today? PAX East. It's this weekend. It's because I'm poor. But, oh well. Hey. Codec call.
Snake, can you hear me? It's Naomi.
Naomi? What the hell?
Campbell and
What's
the others
going
are
on?
busy right now. I'm on a different codec.
But you're
Naomi.
on 140.85.
Is what the Colonel says true?
Yes. But not everything I said was a lie.
Who are you?
I don't
What's
know
your operating
myself.
number?
I don't know my real name or even what my parents looked like. I bought all my identification. But my reason for getting into genetics was true.
Because you want to know yourself, right?
That's right. I want to know where I
want to
came
know
from. My age, my race, anything.
Naomi.
I was found in Rhodesia sometime in the 80s. A dirty little orphan.
Rhodesia? What's now known as Zimbabwe?
Yes.
Zimbabwe.
Rhodesia was owned by England until 1965, and there were lots of Indian laborers around.
That's when he
probably where I
came.
got my skin color from, but I'm not even sure about that.
Naomi, you're too worried about the past. Isn't it enough to understand who you are now?
Understand who I am now? Why should I? No one else tries to understand me.
You should.
I was alone for so long, until I met my big brother.
Who?
And him.
Your big brother.
Who's him?
Yes. Frank Yeager.
Frank
What?
Yeager.
He was a young soldier when he picked me up near the Zambezi River. I was half dead from starvation, and he shared his rations with me.
Snake.
Yes. Frank Yeager. The man who you destroyed was my brother and my only family.
Oh, shit.
No. Gray Fox?
We survived that hell together, Frank and I. He protected me. He's my one connection. The only connection I have to my past.
And he brought you back to America.
No.
America.
I was in Mozambique when he came.
Who is he?
Big
You mean
boss.
Big Boss?
Yes. He brought us to this land of freedom. This America.
See, Big Boss wasn't such a bad dude.
Then he and my brother went back to Africa to continue the war.
I mean, he really wasn't.
And that's when it happened.
He was twisted.
You killed my
into a
benefactor
tool.
and sent my
American
brother
government.
home a cripple. I vowed revenge and joined Foxhound. I knew it was my best chance to meet you, and I prayed for the day that I would.
So, were your prayers answered?
Yes. I waited 2 long years.
To kill me? Is that all you cared about?
Yes. That's right. 2 years. You were all I thought about for 2 long years. Like some kind of twisted obsession.
Yeah, it was.
You still hate me?
Not exactly. I was partly wrong about you.
What about Liquid and the others?
I'll have my revenge on them too.
Fox.
Naomi, you didn't kill that doctor too, did you? The one that used Gray Fox for his genome experiments?
Dr. Clark? No. That was my brother. Afterwards, I covered it up and helped him hide out.
So that ninja, I mean Gray
So
Fox,
you killed
he's come
Paramedic.
here to kill me?
Bitch.
I don't think so. I think he just came here to fight you. I wasn't sure before, but now I think I understand. A final battle with you. That's all he lives for. I'm sure of it.
Fox, no. Naomi, tell me something.
About Fox Die? Fox Die is a type of retrovirus that targets and kills only specific people. First, it infects the macrophages in the victim's body. Fox Die contains smart enzymes created through protein engineering.
Smart.
They're programmed to respond to specific genetic patterns in the cells.
Those enzymes recognize the target's DNA?
Right. They respond by becoming active and using the macrophages. They begin creating TNF-epsilon.
The what?
Huh?
It's a type of cytokine, a peptide which causes cells to die. The
Okay.
TNF-epsilon is carried along the bloodstream to the heart, where they
This is all
attach to the
just like
TNF receptors in the heart
Crazy
cells.
biology.
And then they cause a heart attack?
The heart cells suffer a shock and undergo an extreme apoptosis. Then, the victim dies.
No.
Apoptosis? You mean the heart cells commit suicide? Naomi,
What?
you must have programmed that thing to kill me too, right? Do I still have time? Naomi, I don't blame you for wanting me dead, but I can't go yet. I still have a job to do.
If I die, everyone dies.
Listen, Snake. I'm not the one who made the decision to use Fox Die.
Huh? You weren't.
No,
It was the president.
you were injected with Fox Die as a part of this operation. I just wanted to let you know that. No, that's not the whole truth.
Oh, more dramatic music.
The real thing I wanted to tell you was... Snake,
I love you.
Hey, what are you doing?
Snake!
Naomi!
Snake, I can't allow Naomi to make any more unauthorized transmissions.
What?
Naomi's been removed from this operation.
Campbell.
What happened to
Bastard.
Naomi? What did she mean when she said that Fox Die was a part of this operation? Colonel, let me talk to her.
I won't. She's under arrest.
Colonel, you double-crossed me.
Snake, there's no time for that. Right now, your job is to stop Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
Okay, Snake?
I hear that name one more time. gotta go through the freezer again. Avoid detection. I'll keep on keeping our pal, the pal key. All good. Don't turn. Thank you. Watch out. Watch out. Get the SOCOM back out and ready. Let's run. Ration. We're good on points. Alright. That was easy. That was easy, busy. That was easy. I think if Snake was trying to quit smoking, it would have been a long time to quit smoking. Haha. I don't know. I'm just making up nonsense. Real dead air. Yeah. Who was it? Nice. Chaff could come in handy during the Metal Gear fight. I usually don't use it, so I don't think I will be using it. It's just easier to react and shoot Metal Gear with a stinger distance. Dodge. And we're basically on a collision course with Metal Gear. It's coming. Winter's coming. That's right. So calm. I am so calm right now. I'm like so calm. Anyone else remember that game? I don't, because I never played it. Alright. We did it. We overrode it. Right? We saved the day, right?
Palcode number 3 confirmed.
We did save the day.
Palcode entry complete.
We saved the day? Did we? We stopped it?
Detonation code activated.
Wait, what?
No. Why?
I thought we stopped it. What the hell? What the hell, man?
Ready for launch.
No, it's not lunchtime.
I deactivated it.
Thank you, Snake.
No.
Now the detonation code
Master,
is
are you feeling
completed.
okay?
Nothing can stop Metal Gear now.
Master, what's going on?
You found the key, and even activated the warhead for us, too. I really must express my gratitude. Sorry to have involved you in that silly shape memory alloy business.
What?
What are you talking about?
We weren't able to learn the DARPA chief's code. Even with Mantis' psychic powers, he couldn't read his mind. Then Ocelot accidentally killed him during the interrogation.
Accidentally.
In other words, we weren't able to launch the nuclear device, and we were all getting a little worried.
A little.
Without the threat of a nuclear strike, our demands would never be met.
What do you mean?
Without the detonation codes, we had to find some other way. That's when we decided you might prove useful, Snake.
What?
First, I thought we might get the information from you, Snake, so I had Decoy Octopus disguise himself as the DARPA chief. Unfortunately,
That
Octopus
explains why you kept
didn't
asking.
survive
Your
the
bosses didn't tell you
encounter.
anything
Thanks to
else about it,
Fox
did they?
Dot.
Did they?
You mean you had
Did
this
they?
plan from the beginning? Just to get me to input the detonation code?
God damn it.
You didn't think you made it this far by yourself, did you?
Who the hell are you?
Actually, I did.
In any case, the launch preparations are complete. Once the world
guards are pretty
glimpses the
snappy.
power of this weapon, the White House will have no choice but to surrender the Fox Die vaccine to me. Their ace in the hole is useless now.
Ace in the hole?
The Pentagon's plan to use you was already successful. In the
It's like the
torture
Bond
room.
villain revealing his whole plot. I love it.
Snake, you're the only one who doesn't know. Ah, poor fool.
Don't know what.
Who are you anyway?
I'll tell you everything you want to know. If you come where I am, that is.
Where are you?
Very close by.
Snake, that's not Master Miller.
Campbell,
Dun-dun,
you're too late.
dun-dun.
Master Miller's body was just discovered at his home. He's been dead for at least 3
Dun,
days.
dun, dun,
I didn't know because
dun,
my
dun.
codec link was
Dun, dun, dun.
cut off. But Mei Ling said his transmission signal was coming from inside the base.
So who is it?
Snake, you've been talking to...
Me, dear brother.
I love it. Love it.
Liquid.
So
Now that
B-movie. It's so
you've served
deliciously
your
awesome.
purpose, you may die now.
No. Let's get the gas mask on. Otacon, help.
Snake, that's bulletproof glass. You can't break it with an ordinary weapon.
Can't you open the security lock here?
I'll try. Just hold on for a minute.
Haven't really got a minute, Otacon. It's like Darth Vader.
I hacked into security. Snake, I'm opening the door.
Good work, Otacon. You are. Let's get this. What was that? That was weird.
Liquid! Snake!
Snake!
Did you like my sunglasses?
Liquid!
You'd point a weapon at your own brother?
Yeah.
Why did you disguise yourself as master?
So I could manipulate you more easily.
I still
And you
don't get
performed
how
quite
one
well, I
is
must
like
say.
blonde and the other's.
Although
Got
the
the brown
boys
hair.
at the Pentagon are probably saying the
But
same
then again, it could
thing.
just be from Evo.
What the hell are you talking about?
Following orders blindly with no questions asked, you've lost your warrior's pride and become nothing more than a pawn, Snake.
What?
Stopping the nuclear
How do you get a
launch,
faux
rescuing
European
the
accent, though?
hostages,
I wanna
it was
know.
all just a diversion.
A diversion?
The Pentagon only needed for you to come into contact with us. That's what killed the Arms Tech president and decoy octopus.
You don't mean...
That's right. You were sent here to kill us so they could retrieve Metal Gear undamaged, along with the bodies of the Genome soldiers. From the beginning, the Pentagon was just using you as a vector
Using
to
me?
spread fox dye.
No.
Fox die? It can't be. Are you telling me Naomi was working with the Pentagon?
They thought she was, but it seems that Dr. Naomi Hunter couldn't be controlled so easily.
What?
We've got a spy working in the Pentagon. He reported that Dr. Hunter altered Fox Dye's program just before the operation, but no one knows how or why.
That's not good.
I wonder... Maybe they arrested her so they could find out the answer to that.
No
Maybe.
doubt. But I had no idea she was motivated by such petty revenge. We still don't know what changes
What's
she
so
made
petty
to
about
Fox
her
Dye's
revenge?
program. Oh well, it doesn't matter.
find nothing petty
I've
about
already
it.
added the Fox
Kill the
Dye
man who
vaccine
killed
to
my
my
brother.
list of White House demands.
Oh wait, that is.
There's a vaccine?
There must be, but that woman is the only one who really knows. Anyway, it might prove to be unnecessary.
Why's that?
You were successful in coming into contact with all of us, so we must have all been exposed to the virus. It's true that the Arms Tech president and decoy octopus were killed by Fox Dye.
Fox Dye.
But Ocelot, myself, and you, the carrier, were apparently unaffected.
A bug in the virus's programming?
Possibly.
Could be. In any case, if it doesn't kill you, then I'm not worried either. After all, our genetic code is identical.
Not
So it's
completely.
true. You and I are...
Yes, twins. But we're not ordinary twins. We're twins linked by cursed genes.
No.
Les enfants terribles.
The terrible.
You're
children.
fine. You got all the old man's dominant genes. I got the flawed recessive genes. Everything was done so that you would be the greatest of his children. The only reason I exist is so they could create you.
I was the favorite, huh?
That's right. I'm just the leftovers of what they used to make you. Can you understand what it's like to know that you're garbage since the day you were born?
No, I'm afraid I can't.
But I'm the one Father chose.
Huh?
So that's why you're so obsessed with Big Boss. Some warped kind of love.
Love? It's hate! He always told me I was inferior. And now I'll have my revenge!
What?
You should understand me, brother. You killed our father with your own hands! You stole my chance for revenge! Now I'll finish the work that Father began. I will surpass him! I will destroy him!
Okay.
You're just like Naomi.
Well, I'm not like you! Unlike you, I'm proud of the destiny that is encoded into my very genes! Yeah! Snake! Your blood will be the first to be spilled by this glorious new weapon! Consider it an honor, a gift from your brother!
Oh, fuck.
Now I'll show you the power of the weapon that will lead us in the 21st century!
It's moving.
Oh shit, it's operational. That blast came from the Death Star. That thing's operational. Oh, I mean, it came from the Metal Gear. That thing's operational.
Stop it.
I think you know, Snake. Oh, vey. This is gonna be fun. Done. 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 Ta-da! He has a gun for me. It's kind of funny. I just love the fact that it's... Alright. First things first, I'm going to call Mei Ling, I'm going to save my game.
Snake, there's nothing I can do to help you. All I can do is cheer you on.
That works. Cheer me on, baby. Cheer me on.
Come on, Snake, you can do it.
Sure can. Alright, so, I'm going to end this part now. The next part is hopefully not going to take too long. It's going to be the finale. We're going to destroy Metal Gear and see what happens. So, thank you for watching and sticking with it, and I'm glad that, I hope you're enjoying it, even though I sound so terrible and whatever. And, stay tuned for the next part, where we will destroy Metal Gear. Metal Gear. And, thank you for watching. Keep on gaming.